Hello Internet, Chris Krug checking in here from China Access 2008 with Martine Bloome.
Hi.
Say hello to the Internet.
good to talk to you.
We are up here on the top of the Beijing Grand Hotel, taking in...
Where is in the background?
Yeah, we have Tiananmen over there and the Forbidden City, and a nice hazy, smoggy sunset. So we were just sitting here, Martin's got a nice Canon 5D and the Canon 50mm f1.4 lens, one of my favorites.
And in many ways photography brought us together.
That's right. So he is also a technologist and businessman who considers photography a hobby, and we got into it.
More of a passion, I think, than a hobby. Yeah, it's an expression of one's personality. It's really a way of seeing the world and giving that to other people to share.
Yeah, he said something interesting that caught my attention earlier. He was talking about how I said, "Oh, so you do venture capital by day and photography by night?" He said, "Actually, I like to integrate the two. I get to go so many interesting places and meet interesting people, and so I like to carry my camera around." So,
very much so.
Yeah,
I think you did the same, didn't you?
That's exactly what caught my attention. That's how I got into it as well. Paul Stinson came up to us earlier and said, "This guy takes more photographs than anyone else I know." Of course, Robert Scales and I consider that a challenge. Though so far you're winning. My camera's still in my bag.
I think he's exaggerating somewhat. I mean, it's not the quantity; it's the quality that's more important.
But we haven't. He hasn't created a Flickr account yet, so I think we're gonna get him going on that.
Well, as soon as I get back in another week's time, I will start the process. Who knows?
Awesome. So what type of work do you do? You said you invest in some technology companies and...
Yeah, a whole range of technologies. In the US it tends to be telecoms and e-commerce. In the UK it tends to be a whole range of technologies, biotech, materials, optics, software. But I'm also getting involved with China a lot. I spend about a quarter of my time here. I just earlier this year joined the board of a Chinese solar wafer company which is floated on the London AIM market just 4 weeks ago, and it's growing very, very rapidly. I mean, China is a fascinating place. I don't know. How often do you come here?
This is our second trip. We're here with the China Access Group, so we are just kind of getting our head around the different opportunities that are available for companies like us. I think a lot of the opportunity for my company right now is with other companies that are trying to do business here, helping learn about web strategy, social software, online communities.
But I mean, I've been spending about a quarter of my time here this year and last year, and what I find fascinating is just the speed of change of China, Chinese companies. My own personal view is that in 3 to 5 years there's going to be a raft of Chinese companies globalizing. Companies that we don't know their names of. Some of them are not even in existence yet, but they just grow very, very rapidly. Yeah, the opportunities.
They'll become the household name, the big company names, the big global.
Very much so, and they'll be following Lenovo, buying IBM or whatever. I mean, they'll be just in every sector you can think of.
Awesome. Well, thanks for the prediction. I think that you're right, and we'll stick this online and be able to reflect on it later and see if you're right.
Just one thing is that many of the ones in the internet and e-commerce space are actually developing very innovative new business models, which actually are different from the ones we see in North America and Europe. So, they are innovative as well.
Awesome.
Anyway,
thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, over and out, Internet.